Coffee. Board Game Coffee is live at the Glass Die, and we are joined by Kids Splaining right here, and some Quackalope action over here.
Devin Talks Tabletop.
Yeah, we got some what was that?
Devin Talks Tabletop because he never talks about himself.
I don't.
Devin Talks Tabletop.
Where are you looking?
Yeah, where are you? Join in. Get in here.
I feel spatially separate. Here, come.
Get in here. Come, sit here.
Oh,
I'll sit on the laps.
You can sit on both laps.
I'll sit on both laps.
Step over. No, just
Come on.
step over like
All right.
like a
Reno,
mountain,
I am
like you're
in
Do
the
not spill those drinks.
There you go.
We have Dune set up. Dude.
Here we go. So, it's a little late for our East Coast viewers, but you'll watch this later.
They're in bed on their phones.
They'll
Let's
wa-
be real.
They'll watch it in the morning.
We just lost one of the two. They're back.
They'll watch it in the morning. It'll be fun.
They probably
All right.
won't.
So we're here from GAMA. We're here at GAMA 2022 specifically at, where are we at?
The Glass Die.
The Glass Die. Now, if you're at GAMA, if you ever come to GAMA, or if you ever come to Reno, you got to check out the Glass Die. This place is pretty dope. I dig it.
They've got the board game table, which we're at, but they've also got a bunch of other table setups where you can kind of come in, play games, drink a little bit, or drink a lot. Just
a lot of it.
I'm dainty. He's not.
Thanks.
No problem.
So, now one of the questions that was brought up last time on these videos was people wanted to know
We've got a lot of grated Parmesan cheese for
I'll
our
give you
pizza.
$1 if you're down at these peppers.
Give me that. Devin's distracted.
I am distractible.
So, one of the questions that came up was, what is the GAMA experience like?
It's loud and lots of talking.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because from a
exhausting.
media perspective, we do a lot of talking.
You're really selling it.
We do a lot of talking.
We do a lot of talking with other people. But today is the only day that it would be really like public accessible, or that the public would be interested in.
Today and
tomorrow. Which so Wednesday, Thursday would be the only days, because that's when the show floor opens, and that's when we get companies have their booths and their.
Your thighs are really comfortable.
Thank you.
This is a nice seat.
I work out.
Do like a horsey ride in sync.
Don't bounce him.
Oh dear.
And
Oh
the
gosh,
booths
I wore my leg out.
it's what you'd more expect in your typical convention, right?
Yeah.
Well, you go there, you see the games and stuff, but
Except you can't buy the games.
Right.
not yet.
That
but,
is true. You can't buy
well,
that.
could that change?
No, they've never bought the game.
I know they've never. Change is a future thing, not a past thing.
Yeah, I think
That's deep.
Future
That's
concept.
deep.
Change is a
I
future
think
concept.
this is the first year that media has been allowed to come to GAMA.
And after this video, never again.
Yeah.
It would be interesting though
This was a test.
if GAMA became a thing that had a little bit more inventory for if media was interested, because there have been games that I have been interested in specifically acquiring because of getting to see them on the expo floor.
Now there's been quite a few vendors that stocked up and brought a bunch, but then there's some that's this is the prototype.
I feel like
This is
they're
what
the exception though, and not
Yeah.
the rule.
Yeah, I'm with Devin. But it is the place that if we can get good media coverage, you can find out a lot of cool shit about what's happening.
And also board
at
games.
GAMA and board games. Shit and board games.
We are bowel movements and coffee.
So, okay, let's get to what we've seen that's cool. What have you seen that's cool at GAMA?
Libertalia.
This is like a double live, because we didn't do one yesterday.
No,
so
yeah, that's
you got-
fine. So let's see. Things that I've seen in the times that I've been meeting. Libertalia, the new game from Stonemaier. I've seen that physically. I have demoed a new game from Good Games Publishing that is kind of like a overcooked type game that's coming out. It's a cooperative game that I think is going to interest a lot of people, and it's simultaneous play, or not simultaneous play, but quick real-time play. And let's see, other ones.
Fleet. What was Ahoy?
Ahoy,
Played
one of the new
Ahoy,
games
which is
from Leader Games.
So, I didn't get to play Ahoy. What's Ahoy about?
It's a new asymmetric pirate game from Leader Games, Cal Farron's artwork, but you have
You have
two
dice
players.
placement
Yeah.
and worker.
Two players are doing area
and-
control, and two players are doing pick up and deliver. But the pick up and deliver people can affect the area control. And the pick up and deliver people are, with each delivery, bidding on who's going to win the area control at the end of the game. So it creates a cool, like, as you play more and get used to the mechanics and all that, you can start to, like, mess with people and influence the area control elements. So,
Do you remember the date that would be released?
fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter this year. Other ones, Bard Song from
It's the
Steam
most
Forge
industry
Games.
answer I can give you.
So, Bard Song from Steam Forge Games was here.
Yeah.
And then also,
That's a game.
I got to play with Mark, actually. We got to play Harrow County, which is the new upcoming game from Off the Page Games, which does graphic
Jay
novels
Cormier.
or comic-based.
I can never always
Jay
mess up-
Cormier.
Cormier. So Jay
Probably
Cormier.
your Canadian pronunciation,
Yeah.
Eh.
Ah,
So Jay is a great designer, right?
Jay's a great designer.
Yeah, he's got a lot of games in his catalog.
Yeah.
And
Also,
so,
heard about what's coming next from Kids Table and Burnt Island, but can't talk about that.
yeah, I will say, yeah.
That's
So there's a
exciting.
lot of stuff that we actually
Yeah.
can't talk about because of embargoes. But out of the stuff that we could talk about,
Well,
there's still a good amount of
We
stuff.
played
Harrow-
a really
Harrow
cool
County.
game from a
Harrow County
publisher
we can talk
can't
about.
Yeah,
say.
Harrow County was that, right?
Harrow County we can
Have
talk
you guys
about.
seen it at all?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
it's
you,
like
you liked the poster. I think you like looked at it just based
Wait,
off the
what
so
game?
the
Harrow-
one that I
Harrow
played with
County.
him with Jay. I think you
Yeah, no,
responded to the post.
he was telling me about the game that you guys played, and just so I liked the post because it was like I got what he was saying. And
No, Professor May, actually, I bumped into her. She said she actually reads the comics that's based on.
Harrow County.
She says, yeah, she says it's really
I ordered
messed up.
it.
Did you?
I ordered it, and oh no, I couldn't.
I'm gonna
Was I able to order Mind Management? I might have ordered Mind Management.
I'm definitely going to start reading Harrow County. But basically, it's an asymmetric game where you
hurting
play
your
as
thigh?
It's okay.
factions,
It's squishing
and each
my
faction
foot.
has two.
My
They have
thigh
their
is
own
fine.
goals. Like my goal yesterday was to
You look like you're
destroy some towns. Oh no, yeah, destroy towns and keep his people away from him. He had to like keep me away from my towns and then steal his people back.
Did you just inverse everything that we just said?
No, I don't. No, I'm sure we're good.
You were the family coming in trying
Yeah.
to control the town and destroy it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I had to destroy
And then
the
I
town.
was the one trying to protect the people.
I kept your people away from you, and you had to save them.
True.
Pretty sure that's what I said. You've been drinking.
so have
So-
you.
What was that? What was the game? The Oink games we played last night, Allison?
You're ruining the deal.
Oh,
It's not bad.
Scout.
Yeah, I
Scout.
played Scout.
Scout,
The Oink
that
games.
was-
It's a new small box game. You have cards that you're dealt, but you can't change the order.
They have a
and
top
you
and
have to
bottom.
play like sets of runs, but you have to like cull your deck by playing small sets and runs to try and turn it into an order. It's really fun.
There's been a lot of expansions that have kind of been that I've seen. We've got the one coming up for Parks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that. That's-
Sagrada has a new expansion called Glory,
Glory, I saw
and then
that.
also Fog of Love has an expansion coming out,
Oh.
and it's about two lovers or two who are in quarantine.
What?
of course.
Oh my gosh!
what is that?
I
Fog
can't-
of Love expansion.
Yeah, Fog of Love expansion.
It's just a game. So it's like a 1v1 now.
Yeah, I
it's
guess
like how you
so.
who destroys who first.
Oh, we got to play. Block and Key
Yeah.
from
that was
Inside Up Games.
fun. The
Very
perspective.
fun.
That was a fun
Oh.
spatial puzzle. Liked that a lot.
If you're looking for a playthrough, we got one on Board Game Coffee.
There you go. Nice plug.
But since we were talking about Fog of Love and Sagrado, Floodgate also had Kite.
Decorum.
Did you play Kite?
Oh,
We
man,
played
we
that
I
played
didn't
it.
play
We
that.
played
It's
it
a lot of
at
fun.
PAX U,
Oh.
and that was fun.
Kite, I could teach you Kite in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Basically,
One.
would you stop? There's basically like 5 hourglasses with colored sand in them, and every time you play a card of a certain color, you flip the hourglass that matches that color over. And if any of the hourglass is empty, you lose.
2 questions. Number 1, I agree with you. I think that they do need a full box to hold Parks, the new expansion, and then Nightfall. It'll be hard though giving up that base box because it's so well
It's so
organized.
nice,
But I
yeah.
agree with you. I kind of want one box to hold all of it. And then the other person said, "Did you see the T-Rex for Unmatched?"
Yes.
There
I
is some
did. I actually
unmatched
got
stuff
pictures of
that's
it.
coming out that I am excited about. I don't know to what degree
There are
we're
two
allowed or
Marvel.
not allowed to talk
no,
about
we,
it.
we can talk about this.
You
Two
can talk about
Marvel
whatever.
ones coming out.
You're not allowed to tell me.
I didn't. You can talk about whatever. I'm good. I didn't see any of this. So I didn't.
Restoration Games has announced everything.
So yeah, there you go. You're fine.
Okay.
So yeah, the two Marvels are coming up,
Yeah,
and then
so-
but then the T-Rex one I am so pumped. I love the minis.
I'm a fan of Unmatched.
I am too. I
So
really like it.
I dig it. So far, like I think I mentioned before, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer one, I'm a Buffy fan. I wasn't a huge fan of that expansion.
You know why?
The powers, it seemed like, I can't remember what it was. There was something about it that I feel like one of the characters, I can't remember which one it was, I don't know if it was Buffy, felt like their power was so much better than everybody else in that set. But I can't remember who it was. Maybe it wasn't Buffy.
T-Rex looks wicked.
But I still like Unmatched.
Just don't use the bathroom around it.
Because of
Two Marvel ones
Now,
already
if you
out.
like Detective, we also...
Oh, they've shipped you. Nice. Yeah, so that's one is Redemption Row, and I think the other one's Hell's Kitchen. So I think it's the two different Marvel properties that deal with
those two
those.
are awesome.
Yeah.
So if you guys like Detective, there's like a Batman licensed version of Detective,
There
which
are
is called
so
Everyone
many
Lies.
Batman games coming out.
Well,
many
also
Batman
Lucky
games.
Ducks
Oh my
just had the
gosh.
actual Sherlock Detective game,
Yeah.
like based off of Sherlock.
No, I think I saw 6 separate Batman games today.
Because there's the Detective licensed one. There's Dark Knight by Daryl Andrews. Daryl, if you're watching, we love you, buddy. And what else was there? Oh, there's Munchkin Batman.
Yeah, the Munchkin Batman. That one looks fun.
Munchkin Batman looks funny because there's like, you're playing as the bad guys committing petty crimes, like tearing the tags off like pillows and...
No, mattresses.
Mattresses,
It's illegal
sorry.
to tear those off of mattresses.
Distilled was also here.
Distilled,
so,
yeah, we got to take a look
Dave
at that.
Dave Beck, who
He's reading the comments. We're just
Yeah.
talking.
No, but Distill, I
Yeah.
really
Very true.
liked the theme in that. I really like On the Rocks just because of the theme. I'm also really good at that game. But so I kind of lean into those. But yeah, Distill, I'm really excited to play that.
see you
haven't
next
played
year.
Distilled yet?
Distilled is a lot of fun. Distilled, I think, really does a good job of like thematically making it like starting from ground
Well,
zero
even
in a distillery.
taking the top and the bottom of the cards because that's how they do in the brewery.
Yeah.
They skim the top and then they hold the bottom because those don't taste good. Like the fact that they do that in the card recipe, I don't know.
I think we said
not-
here, if
I'm
you've
not-
played Distilled, you can just make your own alcohol.
Yeah.
It's
But
that
I'm
good.
not super
not
surprised
that-
Like
though.
when he was describing it today, I was like, oh, there's chemistry involved.
I'm not super surprised though that Bad Karmas hasn't funded yet because I think the Taboo system
Tabaru.
is really strong. But I feel like they had a lot of other games that people were expecting to be the flagship, and then Bad Karmas came in.
I'm kind of sad that I haven't been able to follow the Tabaru Kickstarter because I've been here.
Glad you got Distilled on order.
But I'm excited for the Tabaru, so I 100% hope it funds because if you're watching this, Tabaru is a fun game, but I don't think Tabaru takes advantage of
You mean
everything.
Bad Karmas?
Try that again. Bad Karmas. I've been drinking. Bad Karmas.
Take it away.
Bad Karmas is a fun game to play, but I don't think it takes advantage of everything the Tabaru can do. That said, the Tabaru can do a lot. Like, it can do a lot. There is so much potential in that system, and if you're backing it,
How
back
much
for
can
the
it do,
potential.
though?
So much. It's like a DM. It's like having a DM for it. You can get into a campaign. Imagine this. Imagine, like, you're not playing, say, Gloomhaven, for example, because you don't want to read that 52 book page rule book.
52 guard pickup.
Yeah,
Is that what we're
whatever.
doing?
You don't want to like read that, right? It's a lot to get into. But if you had the Tabaru and there was a game like Gloomhaven, you could put it on there and the DM would just start you could just take off from there. If you did anything wrong, you would be corrected. It wouldn't let you do it wrong. So it's automatically you got a built-in teacher all the time.
Yeah, that part's nice.
Now, the Lucky Duck Sherlock games they were asking. Did you demo that yesterday?
I just got a
first
look.
look?
I just got a first look at it.
They asked if it was all QR code driven like the Chronicles of Crime. I don't believe so.
No.
It's an app-free game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get the
was
gist.
Sherlock was
Like
app-free.
they demoed it without an app,
I guess
and
so.
there were no QR codes or anything on
I
any
guess
of
so.
the
Yeah.
cards. So
No,
I don't
it's
think
more of like a spatial like
matching
connection
stuff, yeah.
puzzler.
Yeah, it's because the way they explained it,
If
seemed
they
like-
do have an app, it's like just additional augmentation, storytelling, and stuff.
which we weren't shown, so I don't think it was needed.
Sword for the console would be huge. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no app in the game, and again, no QR codes on any of the cards.
No, so it was very much like you try to piece together a crime by connecting cards with these tokens that you take, and I think you can take like a card or a token based on these cards. So it's like on your turn you get to take two things and you try to like piece together this match. So there's no QR code.
Totally
That's good
fair.
to see way more games than I did today. I got to see a ton of games. I didn't actually get to get the
Because you're busy taking pictures.
Vampire the
Yeah,
Masquerade is a cool IP.
Yeah, for sure. Teberu.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just said they weren't as invested in Bad Karmas, but they liked Vampire the
Yeah,
Masquerade.
there's and
But you-
Sword and Sorcery. They're also getting Sword and
we
Sorcery.
got to look at some games, but you took photos of all the games today.
All the games.
So you can go home and look at them.
Speaking of games,
Yeah, but I
guys,
don't get to play them.
We're sitting on top of the game.
We're seeing something. Yeah,
You guys are
we're
actually
master
sitting on top
day.
of the game we're about to
Wonderful
play.
man.
We're
Can I-
about to play Dune Imperium. Now I've never played.
I haven't either.
And this is beautiful.
I don't know.
man.
I don't know how much we're about to play.
Devin's taste.
We only have,
tasting
like,
it.
I'm
hours.
excited to play. I really am.
I want to play Dune. I don't. How much will we get played? I don't know.
We can at least get through a round or two.
Devin doesn't teach much, so this might be a rough teach. Who knows? That's what you meant, right? Like you don't know how much
we
we'll get
lean
played
on
with
Devin sometimes.
Ah! But yeah, there's quite a bit of things there that at.
I need to take a sheet.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
You want to drink?
No, I just want coffee.
Oh.
There's quite a bit of things happening at GAMA. Where you going? We're gonna wrap this up. There's quite a bit of things happening at GAMA that I don't think we're gonna be able to cover it all here because I think I've seen quite a bit of stuff.
Eddie just found your channel an hour ago and subbed.
Thank you very much.
Now go over to
And
Kidsplaining.
Sub to all these guys.
YouTube.com/Kidsplaining.
Quackalo, Kidsplaining.
Devin talks
Get us all.
tabletop.
Get us all. There you go.
Thank you.
Here, I'll drop a link in the comments.
Drop a
There you
link
go.
in the
Here,
comments.
and we'll drop a link in the description when I get to it. We'll get to it.
Maybe he's been drinking.
Okay, so
Hey, that's me.
stop taking my drink away.
Okay. I just want it. I didn't
Yeah,
want
you
the
just
drink.
no, you can't. This is mine. So, GAMA
Hi, Brittany.
Expo. Up until now, I've been having.
That's
a
your
good
wife.
time. Sure.
Your wife just did hard.
If you say
Sure.
so. If you say so.
Enjoy your drinks, Dune, and the rest of Gamma. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is Devin
So-
Talks Tabletop is it just youtube.com?
Oh my dear goodness.
Tabletop?
I think he's trying to do an outro.
Hold on.
We're never gonna leave. We'll be here forever. But
Go
we
for
can
it.
just talk. Any
No,
other?
go for it.
Go for it. Okay.
Oh no, my phone just.
Oh no,
died.
we're done.
Well,
Oh,
go search for Devin Talks
Oh my
Tabletop.
dear.
My phone died.
all right.
You can
So
find it.
GAMA Expo. There's a lot of stuff here that drunken us are probably forgetting
not
about.
I'm not drunk.
Aren't you?
No.
You? Are you what? What?
I'm driving us home, so hope not.
Driving us home drunk.
Hello from down the street. Oh, Alex.
Oh, Alex, you could be here, Alex. This could be you, friend. You could be
Alex,
sitting on my lap.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get to say goodbye to you. So.
Well, he flew out at like
I
11:50
know, but I was so
last
sad I
night.
didn't get to
So
say
you know,
goodbye.
Alex, he told me to pass this message on to you, but he says he's very disappointed in
I'm
the fact that
getting
you,
major fun.
you didn't make the effort.
We miss you.
I was busy.
We miss you, Alex.
Yeah, we missed
Well,
our
all of us except Alice.
We ate croissants in your honor today.
With cream cheese.
Oh, I missed
So-
that
Did
story.
we, or did we just think about it?
No, we just said that. We didn't do it. No.
You're just a liar. You're a known liar.
I'm a known liar. Did someone say that? Did someone say that about me at
No,
some
you
point?
just kept saying that about Alex.
Okay, it's fact here. It's said here live. Devin's a known liar.
I mean, you did just lie.
So,
Oh, well, yeah, but
so we're gonna wrap this up, and we'll come back tomorrow with more coverage.
Hey,
from
I'm not drunk.
Gamma.
That does
Oh my
say
gosh, you
potato
need to close this out
chips,
because he's
right?
just gonna
Yeah.
keep
Keep
talking.
talking
Potato
around.
He's gonna keep talking.
Potato chips. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just hit the button.
We'll see you guys
See you
there.
guys next week. Go.
Bye.
All right, Rabbit. Just get let go of the button.